Dexter Resurrection Episode 7 Course Correction doesn't just nudge the dark passenger awake, it hands him an espresso, slaps him on the back and tells him to run wild. The result, David Dastmalchian's entire Gemini killer duo ends up very, very dead. Dexter, still masquerading as Red at Prater's charming little murderer treat, manages to keep both Prater and Charlie blissfully oblivious to the fact that they're hosting Miami's most dangerous house guest. But before we dive in, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button like it owes you money, drop a like, comment with your wildest theory, and if you're feeling generous, join the channel membership for exclusive extras that keeps the lights on around here. Now, back to the blood. So, this episode is pure Dexter lore porn. Prater's tragic backstory, Dexter immediately ties it to his own personal horror reel, namely, finding Harrison drenched in Rita's blood back in Season 4. And because Dexter is nothing if not emotionally efficient, he decides to open up to one half of the Gemini killer about his late brother Brian Moser, better known as the Ice Truck Killer, mere seconds before driving a broken wine glass into the guy's neck. The conversations in this episode, Dexter with Prater, Dexter with Gareth's twin, are easily among the strongest in Resurrection's second act. They're thrilling, they advance the plot without cheap tricks, and they mine Dexter's past in a way that feels both deliberate and delicious. Remember when Dexter told Harry earlier this season he was done playing it safe? Episode 7 cashes that check in full. He offs Gareth's twin in broad daylight and still manages to earn Prater's trust. Then, as if that wasn't enough, he drops in on Batista and practically gift wraps confirmation that he is the Bay Harbor Butcher. Dexter's also playing with fire at Harrison's prospective criminology college, sliding up to Detective Wallace after her New York Ripper lecture to casually offer blood spatter tips. Fearless? Absolutely. Foolish? Quite possibly. Meanwhile, Harrison, who's apparently made peace with killing Ryan Foster back in episode 1, is now eyeing a future in criminal justice. Oh, the irony. He's either on track to be the Morgan family's next cop, or its next cautionary tale. Fatherhood has changed Dexter in ways that are almost tender. Almost. He admits to Harrison that even if he's emotionally deficient, the feelings he has for his son are unlike anything else. That's big talk for a man who's just watched Prater, Gemini, and Rapunzel get, let's call it, visibly excited over a snuff film. Sure, this Dexter is bolder, messier, and occasionally reckless, but it's not a betrayal of the character. It's evolution. And in the world of Dexter, evolution often comes with sharper teeth. Oh, and about that New York Ripper. Dexter may have just handed Wallace the case of her career, suggesting the killer's weapon is a hook, a detail he picked up from first-hand experience in Prater's vault. That little nugget fuels the theory that the Ripper is none other than Jonah Mitchell, Trinity Killer's son. But the Batista showdown is where things really start to boil. His surprise Hermano lands like a Ghostly Dokes cameo dripping with history. From there, it's no-holds-barred tension between the two, and we all know Harry's code doesn't allow Dexter to kill Batista, but if Batista comes for Harrison again, who's to say a protective father clause won't get penciled in? By the time we hit the final car scene, Dexter is done playing. He threatens Batista, boots him out into the Manhattan night, and drives off, completely aware that Angel's AirPods are tracking him. Neither man is backing down. And here's the kicker. Dexter Resurrection isn't just setting up a collision, it's barreling us towards it at 90 miles an hour with the headlights off. Whatever happens next, it's going to be bloody, probably poetic, and almost definitely personal.